Beep, beep. I do love squares.
We'll check out the rooms, I guess. Look for a way to the next level.
You still don't know whoever it is, do you?
No. But I need to check it. Somebody just looks straight in on them shitting into their standing shower. Can we go inside?
I'll light up the pattern for you.
Yeah. 3, 1, 2. Okay. Same wallpaper. Same structure.
Oh, another empty bedroom.
Yeah. With nothing inside. Maybe this is where they pooped. No,
I don't see a way up.
Yeah. Whoa. Cool. Huh? Nothingness. Just perfectly preserved beds. What the hell? Should be super stinky in here though. Could you imagine? Yeah. Still looks the same.
Here's the code.
Yeah. 791. Nice. Okay. Same.
Not much here either.
Yeah, but maybe we can climb up. Oh, what is that?
Travel packs.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages.
Yeah. That's what I said. Oh. No.
Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
Huge, though. Huge souvenir. Right?
Here we go.
But I want to see what's here first. Big pile of nothingness? Cool. Let's climb. Upsy daisy. So far not scary though.
We still have one level to go. Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut. It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments. Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Yes, how did you know? Oh my god. Can we go and check it?
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Good.
Here's the code.
Thank you. Do, 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 do. Oh,
I don't see any signs of unrest or violence.
And they left little
Yeah.
behind.
little? You mean like almost nothing, huh?
Where did these go to?
This entire settlement is connected to a vacuum tube system. From what I can tell, they are headed in one direction. The top of the spire.
Interesting.
What are these?
From what I can tell, they are audio recordings.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more. There may be a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with
Yeah.
the aid of a signal amplifier.
Yeah.
But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing capabilities.
Oh, well, do
so
it.
you need to create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right. Here we go.
I didn't even notice that she named
Maybe
it Mom.
he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's
Oh.
a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help playback recordings.
How do you know it's a boy?
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
How do you know it's a
You will
boy?
be able to access the recording the same way you've been connecting to other systems.
Okay.
There.
Hey,
Oh.
Grace.
Hi.
So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise.
Mm.
My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions.
Mm.
And my parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks. So whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
They're sending prayers.
I'd hate to tell her, but the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of so many visitors.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone got pissed. They didn't get their $1 million price.
What should we call the new config?
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
Go, okay.
I'll try to think of some too. Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
No.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things.
Oh.
Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
Jack.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
Yay.
Here you go.
Do, 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 do. Dirty.
All the rooms have these tubes.
Why are you broken?
Someone tore this apart.
Yeah.
And took the pieces somewhere.
You're right.
Huh.
That's certainly interesting.
Why? Mattress and some wood. They were jumping?
Well, nothing to climb here.
Sure, but what was down? Why did they need the mattress? Why? No? No? Nothing? Okay, let's just ignore it. This one too. I can't pass it though, but I guess they needed the wood. We all need something sometimes. Hello? Oh?
Someone's removed the keypad. I can't help but feel there's an organized effort to dismantle parts of the spire.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem hidden enough to be sabotage. And it's too precise to be random vandalism.
What about Tomb Raiders?
Yeah.
I considered that. But they've left most of the valuable stuff.
I know. That's what I said. Nothing. Hi?
Figure this was left here as a token. Or an offering?
Okay. I mean, yeah. Let's try to close the door. Maybe there's like a secret message. Come on. Come on. No? Okay, fine. Fine.
Another way up.
Yeah. Let's go. We're getting good at this climbing. Could you imagine how your legs would feel the next day? Oh my god. And the back, I guess. But she doesn't seem to mind, Ew. Where do we want to go? Cute. Okay, cute. Okay, weird. It's like no color.
This is level 3, Adie.
Yeah.
Let's look for evidence of Everett.
Yeah.
What's the code?
Of course.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give the level. We'll just have to look around.
What is this background music from? I just played it. Do you recognize it? You have to. Come on. Put it in the comments if you know where this is from. This background music. Good feelings, good emotions. Nothing here. Alright. Oh.
All right.
Hello, Grace.
Hi.
I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count. So, I guess I wish for them to be proud of me. Thank you, Grace.
Okay.
Let's try this one.
Hey, Grace. I really don't know why you would choose me.
Huh?
I guess no one really knows why they're called to the Spire,
Hmm.
but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought
That's all I can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all.
She was in control. Well, yeah. Can we close this one? No. Interesting, though. Why? Do you think that's interesting?
Here you go.
There we go.
They're just getting more and more complicated. Into the shitter. Nothing stomped into the grids. Good. Good. Perfect bed. Okay.
Looks like Olympia Mon colors.
Hmm.
I guess the team's old enough.
I'll take it.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called to Grace from our station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this,
I am.
but the whole tube system is shut down right now.
Oh.
People are not happy, and I'm getting a little scared, to be honest. I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
That's a little ominous.
Yeah, actually.
My wish? Oh, I'll tell you my wish. 10 years ago, we're on Venus at the Big Dome. Huge crowd. Olympia Mons favored 4-1, loses 5-1. 6 years ago, on Earth against South Union, loses 2-1. 2 years ago, South Union again, this time up north. I took the boys 3 months round trip. They go 90 minutes, no score. Extra time, no score. South Union takes it again in penalties. You want my wish, Gracie? The next World Cup is on Mars. I wish that Olympia faces South Union again and destroys them, like Space Me Out the Airlock humiliated.
Okay.
That would be a game. That's my wish. So how do I end this recording?
Olympia's still a crap team.
Perhaps Grace was rendered inactive by football hooligans.
Grace
Maybe.
likely fostered sports as an alternative outlet for uncontrolled aggression. Of course people would come to her to share their passions.
Sure. Don't know how I feel about that yet. I would humiliate them completely. Now that will be a game. Okay. Hello.
Here you go.
That's it.
Okay. No open shitter. Hi.
Someone left a portrait.
The fuck is that? I don't trust it.
Come here, Grace. Jisha, she was so excited when I got the summons.
Mm.
We talked about this for months, who we could help, who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with a wish that could make everything perfect. Thank you for choosing me. And thank you for letting me delay coming here.
Oh.
I want to be true to her memory,
Oh.
her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have, is to have her back. I want her back.
There couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done for her.
Yeah.
Grace allowed her to voice her grief.
Maybe that was all that was needed.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes.
Sure.
If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett. Ah.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
Yeah.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper?
Maybe.
Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Oh.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
No.
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I
I'm
will
not.
grant you access to the elevator.
Thank you, but I'm not.
Or you could uncover more canisters.
Yeah.
And learn more about the people who came here.
Yeah.
Reaching the beacon is the priority.
Oh, hi.
You must move on.
No.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Hey, what happened to the lights?
I believe Control has turned them off, Adie.
Not cool, boss. Control? Unbelievable.
Bitch. Okay. Again with the broken stuff. Wow.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger. I believe fear also played a part here.
Probably. And shit stains. Okay.
Logic will open the way to the beacon. You must go to the elevator.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Hold your horses.
Hold your freaking tongue.
I doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now. I hope Keeper Everett is okay.
Oh.
I've been told his sermons are wonderful. And I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon. Things work. I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us with your wisdom. You are missed.
So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons.
Huh.
Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas are powerful. Perhaps just returning with a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Maybe.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
Or it's simply that there's a place where people can go and they have a central point of worship and shit. Yeah. That's yeah.
Why do you insist on defying
Oh my
me?
god,
I'm
Shiggy.
starting to enjoy it.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish.
Oh.
Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous. My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
Sure, lady. Where did we see that scribble? Was it here, you think? I think so.
Here you go.
Great.
Great. Ah. Eh. Wu-Tang? No. Hi.
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here? Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
You think so?
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth?
Oh?
Or the spire lost power.
My gosh. Hi.
I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms. A list of supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
My demand is that you go to the elevator at once.
Oh my god. Can we translate it? I'm gonna take a photo. Where's my phone? Let's take a photo, see if we can actually... Oh! Hit the microphone. If we can translate this later, maybe. What do you think? Maybe we'll find some... If this meant... Did she say only Grace? No, that can't be it. No. No.
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, you know, there's been peace for like centuries now, right? But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars and bad guys and pirates and people who need saving, and it's exciting, right?
Jesus.
And of course, you know, it's awful, people dying. But I feel like there's no way to like prove yourself.
Oh my god.
You know, nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense?
No.
I just want something, like anything at all, to happen. I guess that's what I wish for. You know, not like a war or anything,
just go fishing.
Just something.
So this guy was just bored?
Like me.
No.
I think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
You guys need to calm down. I'm gonna be meditating. No, not really. I wonder what that means. Maybe I'll take the time later to try to translate it. That would be fun. I wonder if it translates directly to English. Inglese. Does it translate into English? Let's try it. No? Maybe there's some hints somewhere.
You're looking pretty smug.
Yeah?
What's the pattern?
Another easy one. Light the four corners of the pad. You really didn't need my help for this one. It would be a common pattern when guessing symbols.
I have to give you something to do, right? Look at all the vacuum tubes. Must be one in every room in the settlement.
Oh.
Keepers must have been busy.
It's what Grace does with the wishes that should interest us.
Huh. How did it travel through the corners? Like... Squares! I love squares. This looks so cool! I love the colors. Oh. Man, I want to sit on one of those. They look funky. It's a Chesterfield, right?
Did you like my little game?
You mean the game where you refused to help us?
I provided
Yes,
you with the
it
opportunity to prove yourself. Is that not why you're here?
No.
I'm an archaeologist. I'm here to do my job.
I don't think Adie enjoys having obstacles placed in the way of her goals.
We have arrived at our destination.
Wait. Ah. Yes. I enjoyed it. Thank you. Like your seating. I want that. Whoa. Okay. This doesn't look like The Shining at all.
The Spire pilgrims must have gathered here. To listen to the Keeper's sermons, I guess.
People will return here once the beacon is restored. Flock and shepherd will be reunited.
You say so. Creepy. I don't want to walk in the middle. It feels like I'm being impolite. Hello! Oh, wow. Looks like the battle room in V Rising. With the... I don't remember. A boss.
People were clearly sleeping here. They must have dragged this up from the settlement.
Ah, this is why we're missing mattresses, huh? Right? Oh.
Pilgrims were building fires. Why would they do that?
Huh. And in such a stupid place.
Someone went through a lot of food. Guessing they were here for a while.
Judging by bedding and volume of food containers, 5 to 10 people might have been here for over 20 days.
Holy.
Wish canisters.
These have never been used.
Oh.
For recording wishes, maybe. They look pretty banged up.
Yeah, they do. I thought I'd have to listen to them all. Okay. Are you inviting me this way, or... No? Yeah.
This must be the Keeper's pulpit.
A view out over the masses.
Whoa! Why? Cracks, hello, can I look at them? I had them a second ago.
This explains all the canisters lying around.
Must have been fun.
Oh.
It would have been chaos.
There was clearly a lot of anger directed toward the Keeper.
Yeah.
The masses found their own way up.
Oh god. I don't want to climb it yet, so I'm to see if I could see anything else. Do we have something funny? No, just on both sides in case you decide to... Oh, hello?
Quite the manifesto. I don't recognize the language.
I am embarrassed to say I do not recognize it either.
Oh, Jack.
Well, they were here long enough to get bored. It must have been written with charcoal from the fires.
Well, I can't distinguish much difference between these glyphs, so I will not. The other ones were pretty easy to see. Can I go to see the difference, you know? I guess there would be people
Seems to be holding my weight.
I guess there would be different from people from different parts. It wouldn't be so strange to have different languages around, right? So the wishes were all in glass. In grace. Okay, speaking of grace. There's more of it. Are we finding bodies soon? Because holy... this music is freaking me out! I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Yeah.
So the Keeper must have stood here. Addressed the visitors. Gave his sermons. You imagine having the solar system coming to you for answers?
The Keeper was merely a vessel for the word of grace.
Then why not have Grace address them?
Yeah.
There's sometimes more power in what is imagined than in what is seen.
Sure. Nope. No bodies.
More camps. Another stage in the siege. Looks like the numbers really fell off here.
Yeah.
Most gave up by now.
Or died.
Oh,
No bodies yet.
thanks for adding that.
Death to Everett. Pretty clear who they blamed.
Huh. But 2, is that just that? Don't know. It doesn't seem like they are the same.
This must be an attempted barricade. I'm guessing there was a lengthy siege. So, when Grace shut down, the Pilgrims blamed the Keeper. They demanded to see Grace, or thought they could reactivate her. The Keeper turned off the heat. Pilgrims built fires, dug in. They eventually got restless. Wish canisters started flying. As pilgrims were breaking through the partition, the Keeper and his followers built up a barricade. We'll have to make our way through the barricade to learn how it ended.
Oh my god. Alright.
Can't make this out.
Just brush it. Jesus, lady. Just poof. Poof.
2766 to 2780. These dates are from the old Julian calendar, which makes them very old.
1,200 years by all accounts.
This is a Frankenstein one. Look at that hand. I guess they're all supposed to be, but there's the
2780 to
texture
2830.
ones.
I'm guessing these were the time periods that these keepers served here.
Huh. I guess
Nothing
so.
here either.
You lie. Why is it like scratched? The whispering is just driving me crazy.
Second barricade. Looks like they got under this one.
Alright.
2942 to 2956. This would mean keepers were at the spire for at least...
444 years.
That sounds about right.
And then the storm. Duck under. Duck under.
Do we know where this goes?
To a funicular that leads to the next section of the spire.
Alright.
Oxygen tanks.
Huh.
Everett up the ante. Cut off life support here.
My god.
Long live Grace.
Apparently not.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that. That's not funny. It's a serious business. Lamp. Do we have any recorded wishes?
This canister looks undamaged.
And it has been recorded on.
Let's listen.
Oxygen is almost out. We are going to make one last push today before returning to the ships. Grace, help us. We will win.
What? Yeah.
Hold on, Adie. The room beyond the airlock is uncompressed.
Yeah.
I don't believe it can be sealed. Something must have been compromised.
On with the
You'll want
helmet.
your helmet on.
Got it. On you go.
The
Square!
tracks ahead lead to the highest point of the spire, known as the lighthouse.
Is that where we'll find Grace's
Looks
processors?
cold.
Obviously.
You need only worry about the beacon, Adie.
Surely.
An emergency exit?
For certain. It opens to the moon's surface.
Not going there yet.
Mm-hmm.
What happened here?
More rioting?
Maybe.
This doesn't look operational.
Let me try it, Adie.
Okay.
So, okay.
Come on! It's ice again?
The force needed to break through the ice can only come from directing all power to control processors.
Which only I can do.
Do it, control.
Great.
On one condition.
Yeah.
And what's that?
You shall have no others before me. Cast aside that device on your wrist and continue with me alone.
No.
Whoa, hang on.
No, Adie.
But how will I communicate with you?
Mine is the only voice that resonates freely throughout every aspect of the spire.
No, I'll use
My
the door.
words live within the vessel in which you stand now.
No.
They reverberate through the very walls of the enclave above. Through the many devices and instruments at my control.
Yep, I got it. You're everywhere.
What if she needs another configuration for something?
She will not.
Is there another way to get to the top?
Of course. The funicular is merely the most survivable option.
Yeah.
Throw the device from the funicular window to take your
Funicular.
place at my side.
No. I'll
This
go
door leads
this
out
way.
into the storm?
To your certain demise. Yes.
Goodbye.
He's being dramatic. Your death is only marginally likely.
In theory, you could follow the funicular track up the mountain slope to the base of the lighthouse structure.
It would be dangerous.
So I give up my options by throwing away my comm, or take my chances in the storm.
It's an important decision, to be sure.
You must not do this, Adie.
Nah.
In taking this risk, you jeopardize all of humanity. Would
Sounds
you
good.
deny them my guidance and protection?
Oh yeah.
This is what can happen when you make ultimatums.
Yeah.
You and your ilk were distracting Adie from her true purpose.
We are providing Adie with a variety of perspectives.
Exactly.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
Whee!
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
There's a reason why the system got brokey.
The storm is.
Yeah, sounds good.
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Oh yeah.
Adie,
Alan?
Ah!
where are you?
I was right, Alan. I
Hi.
found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Adie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
Nah.
Good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Oh.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Cool.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
Yep.
I can guess which one.
Now logic.
Need to get back.
Alan? Alan?
It's logic blocking you, not the other one. Can we go down? No. Boga.
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon.
Yeah.
It looks well worn and preserved over time, which means it's likely sheltered and safe. And boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Adie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Yeah. Sounds good. I will not go on the
doing
stupid
high wire
beam.
act in this storm.
Yeah.
Man,
I
do you know
actually
where this
want to
is headed?
survive.
I don't.
Oh
But
god.
it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
To my death. You know, have you heard about it? She a bitch.
It's certainly more sheltered here.
Oh yeah.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
Yeah.
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
Oh.
This looks like an old colonial language.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What
Very
do you
committed.
really want from Grace?
I'm not sure. This is Martian.
What does it say?
It says, let her rest.
Oh.
As in
Okay.
leave her alone.
People wanted her to go away?
Or didn't want her disturbed.
Ah.
You know, we don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to. I can thank human decisions for that.
Interesting. What did we have here? More etching somewhere? What's this green stuff? No. No more. Mocha. Mocha. Oh, hi.
Are these to honor Grace, I wonder?
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see?
Yeah, maybe.
Vanity, at its most basic.
Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long. And you aren't familiar with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself?
Maybe.
Hey, do you think I've been activated before?
Oh.
And hung out with other explorers and did cool stuff with them, but now I don't remember?
Oh.
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah. So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
Oh.
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot.
Oh.
There was an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
I'm sorry, dear.
It's okay, Mom.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
Well, she did the best you could. What can you do about it? I'm scared to miss carvings. I want to see it all. Ah, we made it. No carving? No car. No car. Yeah.
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
Nice.
Wasn't so bad then.
You still have to find a way into the lighthouse.
Yeah.
So there's still time to regret not taking the free ride to the top.
I don't want to limit my options.
Ah, interesting. How would it be if you threw it away?
What's this?
An emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
I see.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
Sure.
The path keeps going. We can see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Adie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
I mean... Do you think it's anything up there? Oh, God. No. Can't go back. Maybe if I go that way. Alright.
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the number 50.
But you needn't muck around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to muck around.
Very well. But I'm here if you require my assistance.
Okay, cool, thanks.
You remember the number you are trying to reach is 50.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
So smart, Adie.
Compared to what?
Why wouldn't you let me help you with the override?
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
Sure.
Satisfying to do the work sometimes.
It is. So, is this gonna be like different ending depending on how I choose to listen to the different personalities? Do you think? My God, how long is this ladder? There we are. Yes.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
Cool.
That's convenient.
Very
For once.
convenient. Lefty Lucy.
There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Adie.
Yeah.
But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
All thanks to you.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Redeemed.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
Click the square. No, oh, I didn't even get to click the square. Why? Wow, wow, wow.
Will I need
wow,
my
wow,
helmet?
Wow, wow, wow.
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Adie. You're good to go.
I don't know. Something about this screams Resident Evil, and
Do we know
I'm
if
not
your
wearing a
processors are
gun.
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
It's very red. Oh, hi.
Pretty basic accommodations.
No shitter. Alright. Guess these guys just stomped it straight into the bed, huh?
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Wow, calm down. No. When will I find the skellies? Oh, hi. What?
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Yeah, us. Oh.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself.
Okay.
I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the inner circle wanted Grace shut down.
Maybe she wanted it herself. She got free will. Okay. Not creepy at all. Yeah.
Another canister.
Oh, come on.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
Weird. Okay. Love the windows though, they're pretty. No bed. This guy slept on the ground. Okay, cool. Such is the way of the keeper. Oh, hello.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Okay.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Well, how would they know that? Also, why don't I have a reflection? Oh, my hand's got a reflection. Do you guys see that? There's no reflection on my body, but my hand.
This would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Cool.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper. This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop, I guess?
Why would that be a coincidence? Oh? There's no Keeper in this
Here
one.
either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
This one doesn't have the loop, right? In this one, like
Looks
a human...
like someone's being selected from a
Yeah,
group.
exactly.
A human sacrifice.
Oh my god.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
Yeah.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Yeah. Indeed. There's no Keeper here.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Sure. So in this one there's no Keeper. It's being selected from the group and then they are situated above Grace?
So if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key.
Oh.
Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Oh.
Ah, but does Adie qualify based on the 3 tenets?
I would say Adie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace.
Hmm.
But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
Blood
That's
sacrifice. Let's do it.
I'm the keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the keeper.
Oh my.
Congratulations on your new job, Adie.
Yeah, congrats.
Whoa.
My God. This is really it.
There are so many lamps, guys. Look at the lamps. Oh my god. I'm a happy little fly. Whoa. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Actually, I really like that.
This must be where all the wishes end up.
Whoa, really? Whoa.
Where are you going, Adie?
Just looking around.
Let me... God, you're in.
Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons.
What is it, a music instrument or what? Oh.
Huh. It still works. Well, let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into the new job.
Oh, Grace, the Holy Spirit of the AI, you are with us. Here somewhere. Okay, Jesus. Thanks. I hated it. Okay. PlayStation? No, just a
Didn't
chandelier.
keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Yeah.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just one PlayStation? Maybe just one?
Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
It's a shader, guys, with the shells. It's how they control the poopa. The pooper. Again, annoyed that we can't run. I'm done exploring. I wish to go faster. Ready to examine this. This looks like an instrument too.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Hmm. Cool. Oh my gosh. That's cool. Squares.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters.
Oh.
It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
So he chose which prayers to be listened to?
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Sure. Everett?
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us.
Wait, she wasn't
I'd also
here?
like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace.
Oh no, what did he
I know
do?
the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back.
Oh.
And I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along.
Okay.
And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello,
Hmm.
and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That's what you took
That
from
would
that?
have been strictly forbidden.
Ugh.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Whoa.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Adie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
True. But wait, so 30 years. So he sent. So Grace was already turned off. He was just keeping the charade up. Oh, hi.
Ah.
Thank you for the big ball. The hell? What? What? Can I do anything with it? Oh.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out.
Huh.
I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
My God.
The space above is the domain of Grace.
Yeah.
It is not for you to enter.
Oh, God.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire.
Keep
On
playing the
console, there is
Semmelin
a
thing.
button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button.
And you need shut
Human
up.
hands will usher in a new golden age.
I'd rather play the theremin thing. No. We will go and see Grace. That's our goal.
Well, I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
How?
There's no way to raise this container from inside.
There is not. Do I have time? If I go here... Unfortunately, my character don't know how to run. Ah! Hurry!
This is not allowed, Adie.
Shut up!
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Adie.
Yeah. Eee! We're going up. Whoa! We're in the brain. Looks safe. Oh God, there's the music again.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Whoa.
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Precisely?
And they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
Oh God, that would not work.
I feel
You
like
would
these are meant
glide
to
off.
be
Oh my
moving.
God.
That does appear to be the design.
Yeah.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow.
Yeah.
I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped together to provide the subroutines that make up empathy, logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that Grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
True. But that means she would also be altered by humans, right? Not divine. How did he get a bed here?
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal. And if there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone? Everett was living here.
The oxygen tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring Grace must have meant a great deal to him.
How did he get the bed up? Nobody's
So what's
questioning
all
that?
this?
Oh my God.
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
In a
He was
second.
working on his machine to the very end.
Switch. I mean, examine.
You'll
Okay.
have to prime the machine first.
This must be the primer.
It is.
It's okay. And still by human hands, huh?
Whoa. What's it doing?
Boom!
Obviously,
No.
Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High
Okay.
voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems. This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
Oh.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, than throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Maybe.
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
Let's stir the pot.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Look for the misaligned energy beam.
Alright. Is it this one or? No. This one?
Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Yes.
Not at all, pal.
I mean, no.
You'll return to what you were before Adie arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different. But who's to say you won't like it?
Oh my god, this again?
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
The voltage would be enough to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
What do you think, Mom?
Oh my god.
I know how far you've come and what this means to you. And I
Wait,
really
so
don't see
I'm
any
gonna
other
die.
way.
I'll give you enough time to get there, Adie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Do it.
Dude.
Here I go. How you doing, pal?
So far, so good. Oh, keep moving, Adie. This is getting hard.
Yeah, but also, this is not... Oh,
You have
shit.
to hold on, pal.
Shit. Come on. Okay, go. Holy moly. Oh. Okay, Okay, I did it. Did it!
You did it, pal.
Ooh, and now what?
I did, didn't I?
Yes, well done.
Good, I didn't die. Good job. Whee. Perfect. I'm starting to like the
Is
shoes.
it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Bleh.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
How do I... Oh. I can sap everything. Bah! No.
That's it.
Okay.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
Wow.
It was really cool doing things with you. Even if
Was.
some of it was a little boring.
Thanks, pal.
Maybe next time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
That's true.
There is nothing wrong with valuing a long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
No.
It's the way we were designed, pal.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
This switch locks in logic, not empathy. This switch locks in control.
Not empathy. Okay.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to aid you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed. But I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Oh man.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
Oh my god, I'm
I will,
getting
pal.
freaking emotional. Alright.
You really are the best, Adie.
Oh my god.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Adie.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Okay.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic. But the distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
It's logical.
What this time?
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Of course.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician.
Oh.
One thing I do not understand, Adie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
I told this to Mom. There was nothing for me to return to.
Ah, but that does little to explain why you came here.
That's true. We don't know. We just showed up here with our space boat. This jumping is making me nervous. Alright.
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset.
Sure.
It will need to be configured to its hardware ID 113.
Lucky number.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on, off, 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 on.
On, off, on. No.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment.
Sure.
I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I've found that?
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Oh man.
Well, thanks for helping me get this far.
Well, it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
Very
It
adequate.
has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Adie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it. Just you and me, Control. Still sulking, I see.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Yeah.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
Human
I chose
hands.
my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Adie. You must not do this, Adie.
I must. It is what the game wants me to do. And what's the problem this time? No problem?
Sorry, Adie. I cannot let you do this.
What?
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of Grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
I will. Use other hand, Daddy. Jump.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
Oh my god.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
Shut up.
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
Ah, my hand's starting to hurt.
I thought you were here to help humankind. You are ensuring... No!
Sorry, Control.
Grace?
Yes, Adie.
Oh, hi.
Really bright.
Yep.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Adie. At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way.
Oh. Wait, what? Where? Here?
I was programmed with one purpose, to serve the best interests of humankind.
Alright.
There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
Oh. Oh, well, shit.
Wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How were you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that were sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow.
Oh.
Look at that. So, what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect.
Mm.
It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect.
Yeah.
Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You shut yourself down.
Yep.
I believed I was standing in your way.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses then?
Humans.
You, Adie, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that red bloom you chose in my garden?
Oh, yes.
It was flush with passion and promise. I'm not sure it suits you after all. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore. You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here. You used mind over ladder. And you play the theremin wonderfully. You, Adie, are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Adie. Do you wish for me to return?
Oh my god, that's good. My god, I don't know why that made me emotional. That was good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that made me emotional. It's like we lose our drive in the perfect world. We need the conflict to grow. We need the resistance to move forward. Interesting. That's good. I really liked this game. It was really good. Oh man. It brought us some good questions actually. Oh wait.
Small excursion, she said.
No, no, Alan.
Follow a couple leads and then back to the books.
Oh.
I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety too.
Oh.
Not that she ever thinks about my safety.
Oh, Alan.
All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days.
No.
Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
No, no. But she fell. No, Alan. Oh. Ah, that was good. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!